One thing I know for sure, if a woman love you, bro, can't nobody take your woman. A nigga can take your hoe.
Clock that. That's
can't nobody take your woman.
Yeah.
They can take your hoe.
100%.
Hoes get got all the time.
100%.
Women get got all the time too.
Women don't get got.
Yeah, they do.
Women don't
that
get
means
got.
she left already. Ain't nobody take her.
Well, there's no such thing as women then. I'm just like,
that is crazy.
There's no such thing as women.
Dude.
Like women, all women cheat.
I mean, I'm not arguing
I believe that. I
don't know that. I'm not arguing that. But what I'm saying is a nobody can't take your woman, bro. Either you gave her away, something happened, but somebody can take your hoe. You could treat a hoe amazing woman, and she still will go to somebody else.
How did you get your woman, though? How do you get, as a man, like I say this all the time, you got to have under certain conditions, she's your woman.
Right.
Like if he ain't this tall or doing his own thing or busy, it ain't that. She can meet a totally cool ass dude, vibe with him at the bar, and yeah, his personality cool. I feel the energy with him. Then she found out, oh, he's lived with his mom, he this and that, and then oh, if he ain't got all this other stuff,
right?
Then what do you mean love? And love is under the conditions of what you could do for them.
I believe they both right. You know what I'm saying? I just believe they talking about two different women. Paul Pierce talking about the average woman that's living in today's society. You know what I'm saying? They do feel like when I'm either considered dating a man or being in a relationship with him, that he need to be either already established or on his way to being established. You know what I'm saying? Or else I just don't really want to deal with him. You know what I'm saying? And to a degree, I understand him. You know what I'm saying? But a whole woman, a woman whole thing is set up on being provided for. So if this man can't take care of her, you know, financially or nothing like that, she feel like there's no point of being with him. This the thing to that too. If you with me because of what I can do for you, you know what I'm saying, solely because of that, and then if this other man come along and he could do more, what that make me feel like? You gonna go over there with him, right? If I'm over here making me 200-300 bands and I got a decent lifestyle or whatever for you, and then my man come over here and he making $1 million a year, 9 times out of 10 you gonna roll with him because you went in for who can take care of you the best or the most or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? You with a man for that reason, and then to me, you for sale. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna go to the highest bidder, regardless of which way you want to look at it. You can look at it like, hey, well, I need it. I get all that too. But just like the other dude talking, it's another woman out here. You know what I'm saying? I done seen them talk too. I done seen, and then even in real life, and the average one of y'all really like those women for real. You just probably been hurt. You know what I'm saying? The average woman to get on there talking all that rah, 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 all that right there. A man then dogged them out, man. They first loved the one they fell for first. They fell in love and he dogged out. And the things that her mama told are probably true now. All men ain't nothing. They all dogs or whatever she been hearing her whole life. You feel me? So that's what turned them into that. You know what I'm saying? But I have heard women out who said that I don't mind what man I get with. He could be broke. He could be whatever, and we can build together. I think that's the woman that the other guy talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because them women out here too, and I consider them like real women. Like, I'm not moved by money. My morals and principles ain't got nothing to do with no money or how much you got or none of that. I'm not finna sell myself short just because of no money. And I think them women right there should be valued the most. I believe them the type of women that men are really looking for in a wife, but they go after the other women because it's easier, right? They dress provocative. They talking loud, talking crazy, easy to sleep with. This and that. See, this girl over here, she value herself too much. She ain't finna this. The moment I meet you, I'm finna give it to you tonight. Within a couple of days or whatever after meeting you, she value herself too much. She feel like my body is precious. You know what I'm saying? And if I keep doing this and getting it away to everybody, then that's gonna devalue me. And that's the last thing she wants, is to devalue herself. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless of what society think of you or whatever, any real woman that feel like and we'll put it like this, any real woman ain't finna be out here sleeping with every man that she run into. You know what I'm saying? She's not going for that, because at the end of the day, the conscience. See, it's gonna be on your conscience. I know. See, some people feel like, oh, it don't matter as long as these people. I'm gonna go out of town and sleep with a lot of dudes. I'm gonna go over here. As long as don't nobody know about it, who cares? A real woman, I need to know it. As long as I know about it, that's what I care about. what I know. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they move. Because if I know that I done slept with 10 dudes this month, that's gonna devalue me, gonna devalue the way I think about myself. You see what I'm saying? And that's the last thing I want. And like I said earlier, I believe them the women right there that men be looking for in wives. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10 they intelligent. Most of them probably had fathers in their lives, and they understand parts and places and things and different. You know what I'm saying? Relationships. Like, I understand my part, I understand my place in this relationship, different things of that nature. They already understand it before coming into it. You know what I'm saying? And they already understand one thing. Average man I run into, he ain't finna be rich. I could care less if he rich, but if we put our minds together, you know what I'm saying, and work on it together, guess what? We could get to the top. Ain't nothing wrong with thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why that's shamed upon, because a lot of women might look at it like, well, what's the point of getting with a broke dude and this and that? And I think a lot of them say that because, like I said earlier, they already been down that road. You know what I'm saying? Because if they hadn't been down that road, guess what? They baby daddies will be the wealthy guy. They baby daddies will be the 6'4", you know what I'm saying? Make 400-500 bands, whatever. He'll be the dude that they really looking for. You know what I'm saying? But if you go track down they baby daddies, a lot of them ain't that. So when did you develop that mindset? You developed that after you met him, or after a few rough relationships. It had to be after something, because at the end of the day, you just don't come out making demands. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's hurt, just like a man after he get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Only problem with us is we still foolish. We'll still go after the pretty woman. We don't care. We want to make demands after we fall in love and all that. We need to start making demands up front as men. You know what I'm saying? We need to demand more out of women up front, but we don't, though. You know what I'm saying? Will we ever? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It seems like only the older, wise men demand a little more. You know what I'm saying? I guess because he been there, done that, and he understand that it's more to it than just looking good. You got to have something up here. You know what I'm saying? If we going to get to the top and we going to really build up something for our family for real, you're going to have something up here. See what I'm saying? I can't be out running out getting the money and doing all these things, and I can't trust you to handle no paperwork or do nothing while I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to work out that way, because all you worried about is how you look. Presenting yourself to the public. You see it all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? Average woman, whether they married in a relationship, that's why he's saying about the cheat thing. Where he's saying all women are cheaters or whatever, woo-woo. Whatever. I just feel like, me personally, I feel like that's all human beings, regardless of whether they want to acknowledge it or not. You know what I'm saying? And if they think I'm lying, you name me a person that ain't been cheated on, or you name, so you name me a person that haven't cheated, you know what I'm saying? And then we can talk. Other than that, I feel like that's human nature. But when you talk about taking a woman, that's different, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like all women gonna cheat, so I do agree with that. But it's ways and different things, because we could all sit up here and lie to ourselves like as men. Man, if a woman cheat on me, I'm out of here. That's a lie, because everyone you ran into probably done it. The thing about it is this. Is this woman even worth continue to deal with? You know what I'm saying? After she cheat. I know it's that hurt after you get through with all that. Is she valuable enough to keep around? And if she ain't, then you need to get rid of her then. You know what I'm saying? But we be saying, oh, as soon as it don't work like that, bro. So average one gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta figure out who here for you and who really not. Just because a woman cheat, don't make her not there for you. The same way, just like because a man cheat, don't make him not love you or be, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like that's human nature. That's another conversation. But at the end of the day, it's like those women are out here, bro. Both of them out here, regardless of what. And when you a successful man like Paul Pierce, I do get it, man. They like a needle in a haystack, because you really don't know. Especially when you rich and famous, you know what I'm saying? Who gonna say no? A woman who, like the other guy talking about, when she get with this man, she's gonna bounce off him. It ain't gonna be strictly about what he can do for me and this. No, she's gonna get in position instead of me just looking for marriage as the way out. No, I'm gonna get over here behind him, learn how to do whatever things to keep his money coming in and making me some money with him. It ain't gonna be strictly about what he make the money. I just sit here and he give it to me. That's useless. How we gonna grow with that? If I ever fall, then what you gonna contribute? Nothing. We're gonna be at the ground together until I figure out a way to get back up. No, you don't need that type of woman. You need the other one who, like I said, like dude talking about, the one gonna come around and really figure things out and figure out how to elevate that man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, all men, I would think, will be looking for that type of woman when they talking about marriage and settling down with a family. The other ones, the ones who say, oh, you're trying to holler or whatever, and they, how much you got? What can you do for me? And this and that. Do you pay bills? That's strictly a knock it down and get on about your business, bro. Point blank, period, man. They ain't fitting to be in no relationship thinking like that, cuz. At the end of the day, bro, it's that attitude. Number one, it ain't number prostitution, but that's an attitude that's a selfish mentality, and they all about they self. They ain't think about nobody but them. You know what I'm saying? And if you see this kind of woman, you know what you need to do? Take off running like Forrest Gump, bro. Bottom line. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, bro.